many sights to see.
Hello, traders. Gary Wagner here. It is the 7th day of July, Thursday, approximately 9:30 here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and this is the daily report for gold. We do have gold, which has traded higher today, but up very nominally, up about $1.80 on the day. I want to start by looking at our daily chart to look at the type of candle that was formed in that daily chart. And let me go ahead and blow that up for us. What you can see is a very, very small bodied candle. This typically signals consolidation in the market, and this obviously is in the evening star formation. Does that mean that the market may come down? Well, we wouldn't know. For us to believe that, you would want to see as a market moves up, you get a large white candle, you get that star in the center, and that's got to be followed by a large red candle, such as you get here, and that's the indication of what we call the Three River Evening Star. And as I say, to have a candle such as that, as I said, the market would come up, and then on the following day, this would be tomorrow's session, you would get a red candle, something like this, and then you would have completed the actual pattern group itself, which is the Three River Evening Star here. So just having the star by itself isn't significant. It is a indication, but you really need to get confirmation before we can look for that pullback that we are kind of waiting for before entering on the long side. Now, another indication that we might in fact be looking fairly soon at some sort of a small pullback is I want to look at our Henkin candles. This is our 360-minute Henkin. And what you can see on this average chart right in here, if we take a look at this recent activity, you can see, first of all, that it has had a number of highs where we've had some real resistance right up here, and that's quite high, though, 1535. You can also see that as this market gained in strength, you notice there's this absence of tails. You get the one here, we talked about this yesterday, but then the absence. But you notice that over the last couple of Henkin candles, we have once again seen these lower tails. We have this doji-like candle here, and the body size is getting smaller. Now, this is on a 360. So the next thing, obviously, that I want to do is take a look at a larger Henkin chart. And so to do that, I want to look at our 612, and we can convert that to a 720, of course, and get a half a day chart. So this is a little bit less than that. But again, you see the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, they're still showing very strong, but they are going into what we call overbought scenarios. You can see how high they are getting, but they are not coming together yet. As you can see, at some points when these markets do turn, what you do see in the market, of course, is that flip. And we, of course, have not gotten that yet. Now, when we take a look, of course, at the Henkin candle itself, same type of thing. You can see this resistance that it's had at 1535. You can see that we've gotten for the first time a lower tail in the market. You can also see that these body sizes are getting smaller. So on a technical basis, that is an indication that the market, in fact, might be getting on a short-term basis, because long-term I'm extremely bullish, but on a short-term basis, that might provide us with the pullback that we're looking for to enter to the long side. Now, in terms of the marketplace itself, when we take a look at, for example, the dollar, that was trading lower. And when you look at the European banks right now, they did, in fact, raise their key interest rates by about 0.25%. But we had very little reaction in that, and you also had sharply higher crude oil prices. So all of those combining together, I think, is what we are seeing in terms of an incentive in this market. I think that another one of the big questions right now, of course, is the fact that we have the U.S. government. President Obama is meeting today with key members of Congress and Senate, I believe. and they will be trying to work out some sort of a compromise to have the debt ceiling not raised or raised very little, but to handle the budget and the fact that come August 2nd, without doing something, this government starts to default on its loans, which, of course, I absolutely certainly are 100% certain it will not do. They'll come up with something, but it's what they come up with that is important. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.
Many sights to see, and when I look in my window, so many different people to be, that it's strange